Oh, shit. Get back here. Hey everybody, welcome to Community Service Podcast. Today's guest is Daniel Franzese. He is famous fuck, as I call him. His breakout role was in Mean Girls, and it's a cult classic. I am extremely excited. I get a little nervous. I go like, I did it. No, but we vibe on religion and colors mushroom gummies, and he makes fun of my hippie woo-woo ways. And I'm like, okay, bro. Tune in right now. Also, he's touring. I'm touring. Check him out. I'm coming. This shit's selling out. San Jose is 30 tickets away from selling out. We're going to add a second show. Because, yeah. Because that's a month out, baby. And what else we got? We got Richmond, Virginia Beach. We got Tempe Improv, Irvine Improv. Burbank sold out. You missed it. And then Spokane, SLC, Des Moines, Omaha, Portland, Tacoma, Hasbrook Heights, and Tampa, Orlando, Greensboro, Charlotte, Detroit, Niles, Fort Worth, Wichita Falls, Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis, Little Rock, Jacksonville, Greenville, New York City, Dania Beach. Sacramento is live now. I'm going to be doing a big announcement soon. Did you see what happened there? I saw what happened. So finally, it's funny. I talk shit and then the link comes. Anyways, God is good. Thank you all so much. Get some Colors Mushroom Gummy. My cat's taking a shit. You hear him scratching right now. No big deal. No big deal. Go to Colors Mushroom Gummy. Link in the thingy. Lucy 15. Cat shitting. Very distracting. LOOSEY 15. Lucy 15 gets you 15% off. These will change your life, save your life. All naturals. Get off of Big Harma. Get to the light. Go to God. He's in the mushroom. That's right. I said it. And I love you all. Tune into this banger episode. Namaste.
Oh, this is so cool.
Little setup.
Chilling in
It's my
here.
little studio.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, fuck renting shit out.
Yeah, this is such a good
It's
one.
mine. I own this studio. Target. I hope you like getting silly, because there's no structure to this shit, brother.
That's good. Silly time.
Silly Willy.
Silly time.
I'm running on empty, bro. I ain't got nothing. Help me. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
That's how we start here. No
Action.
Action. Oh, this is gonna be a good one already. I got a silly goose, two silly willies.
Whoa, not a sponsor, but whoa.
Right? Costco tropical punch flavor.
I'm not a member. I gotta be a member.
I'm autistic, bro. Everything I just talk about Costco. I love that place. I'm not even kidding. I go there. Like, I don't even need to go there.
They sell coffins now.
That's weird.
Yeah. Not for South Florida, though. It's old people.
I'll burn. I want to burn. Light me on fire. What are you doing?
You know, I like the one where they put you in a pot and make you a tree.
Ooh, that's fun.
You get all back in the fetal position, like the way you came in.
Okay.
And then they put you in like a pot, and then the tree grows out.
Why can't my family bury me in the backyard?
Actually, you know really what I want is I want to go to Hollywood forever.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I really want it.
One of the Ramones, Johnny Ramones.
If they let me in. It's just like regular Hollywood. I'm just waiting on the waiting list. I'm like sitting outside rotting.
Dude, you're fucking Glen Coco. They'll let you in, bro.
Maybe. That's what I want on my tombstone.
By the
I
way,
want it to be like a QR code that you screen it, and then the video comes up and it goes, and the Lord said she didn't even go here.
she didn't even go here. She did. By the way, I think you probably could tell in the smile on my face, but I grew up, or not even growing up, we're probably the same age. This is funny. Watching the fuck out of Mean Girls, bro. I have two older sisters. I could quote that movie till the cows come home.
Nice.
I also watch
I never
weird
knew that
obscure-
about you. I like that about you.
Yeah, I'm feminine. Let's get a pedicure after the show.
I need one.
Yeah, me too. I got some
Feet are-
crusty
They're
toenails.
barking. My dogs are barking, bro. They're like,
Oh. Bro, and I also, I remember watching Bully too. How was it working with Brad Renfro?
oh man, that dude was cool.
Yeah, I'm
Wild.
Sorry. Yeah,
The first time I met Brad, he like came in. They were like, Brad, where's Brad? Because everybody was living in the same like little complex or whatever in Fort Lauderdale off the water. Like while we were filming, except me, I lived there.
that was a crazy movie.
Yeah, and he shows up, and he's got a thing of gasoline or like a thing of like lighter fluid, and he's in a
Good man.
He's in like a white
That's a good
t-shirt
man.
that's like stained with like water all over it. And he's just like, I can't get the barbecue to work. I was like, the table read smelling like gasoline.
Was that part of the script?
No, dude, he just showed up like that. Like, I thought that dude was so cool. He was funny because like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a G. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Brad Renfro.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, darkness.
That's what makes us funny.
I know. He had some dope interviews where he said some mic drop shit, and I don't remember any of it. So Google's, you're going to have to click it.
The first day of that movie, we got canceled because he got arrested trying to steal a boat.
Good man.
He just like he was on the boat trying to steal the boat, and someone caught him, and he never untied the boat. He was just like trying to drive this boat off. And when
rookie move, you gotta untie the boat, Brad.
Step one, and then whoever found him just kept pushing him back on the boat till the cops came.
Oh my god!
And then we were like in fittings, and they were like, "Guess where Brad is?" And everyone made guesses, and I was like, "I think I know, jail." And they were like, "Yeah." Like I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "My first big break, and it's broken."
My dad got arrested on a boat. He was rioting. I've told this story, but he made the newspaper, Catalina Express. He was rioting when the harbor, and I guess they were pushing people off the boat and destruction. He said he didn't do anything. I don't believe him.
Jury's out.
Yeah. Damn, that's wild, bro. I got nothing. No, what else? Hang on. I didn't want to bring this up too soon, but that's for the end. Poo-poo story. I got some notes. I didn't tell you that. Surprise. When did you get into stand-up? You just made the shift?
Like 10 years ago?
Yeah?
Yeah. I always wanted to do it, man. When I was a kid, I was obsessed. I knew everybody's set. Like, I used to watch A&E Evening at the Improv, and I'd watch, like, Dangerfield specials.
Yeah.
Like, I taped them on HBO and watch them over and over. It was, like, something that made my dad laugh, too. So it was, like, the one thing I could, like, bond with him on. You know, we were cool now, but we had a rough growing up thing. And, like...
You're Italian, right?
Yeah. And, I don't know. I think because I was like in the closet, I was afraid like if I just like I would be like people would be like I could tell that guy's gay, or I would like have to lie and be like I'm with this girl or something. Like it just didn't feel. Even that's so funny because that's not even what my stand-up's about. I could have done the same sets I do now.
Yeah.
That I just was scared, and I tried a couple of open mics, but I'd get real nervous, and then I was in Toronto, and I was there for a long time. I was on a TV show there, and I was there for like a year, and they weren't using me enough. Like it was called Conviction on ABC, and they were like. The lead was Haley Atwell from like Captain America and from like the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah.
And she like I played her brother, and she lived with me, and the show was about her life. So my character would be like in the morning she'd go to work and I'd be like, you forgot your coffee. And then like she'd come home and I'd be like, here's a glass of wine, do a monologue. You know what I mean? Like I never.
That's my dream job, bro.
I guess.
The less lines the better. Hello.
Not for me, man. I want to work. Yeah, but I was like, I got to do something with my time. I was working like 2 days every 2 weeks and like stuck out there and like.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, Second City's here. I was like, let me go to Second City. I've dreamed of going to Second City, Toronto, but I never thought I'd be living in Toronto. So I looked it up, and I knew I had Sundays off, and Sundays was the stand-up class, and I'm like. That's it. And then I was like, I'm finally going to do this, you know? And so I went in, and it was like the first 5 minutes of my class, dude. I was like, he said, they call it a routine because you routinely do the same routine. I'm like, oh, you mean we don't have to make up stuff every time we go up?
I struggled with that. I wanted to be different every time.
Yeah.
And then the teacher got mad at me. He's like, that's not what stand-up is. He's like, you have to say that you change it every week. And I'm like, yeah. Fresh.
Yeah, I know. And so once I realized, I was like, that's like exactly what I do when I do theater and I do other things. Like I could write a show. I could do that.
Yeah.
Then immediately I was like, I started getting up and doing open mics after the second class. And then it was like, then I went to Florida for a month and wrote. And then I came to LA and I was doing open mics, like 3 open mics a night, dude, for like 6 months. Like
that's actually where I met you moons ago at the Second City in Hollywood. You came to a show with a guy in my troupe, Jay, tall white guy.
Yeah, Jay,
yeah. And I met you in the hallway.
That dude, I used to see. I co-wrote Jersey Shore's like a frickin' rock opera, this musical.
Yeah,
I was always doing comedy. I was doing like sketch and improv and all these other things. I just wasn't doing stand up. And then I started doing storytelling. Someone was like, "You should do stand up." And I'm like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Do storytelling."
Yeah.
So I started doing like The Moth and all these other storytelling shows, and that's where I met Jay.
We have the same story.
Yeah, dude. And me and Jay was in my he was in my Improv 101. that Jay Michelle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went and when I wrote Jersey Shore's ago, I said maybe we'll have a stand-up open for us because it'd be great to have any kind. I always love to add people to everything.
Big tall white boy with a nose, right? Yeah. I don't remember his last name.
He's like killing it on TikTok right now. But.
Is he? Good for him.
Good for Jay.
Good for him. And then, he's a military boy. I love that guy. He used to have to put me in line because I was a little crackhead back then. I was out of control. The teacher sat me outside. She said, "Craig, get out of the class." I was like 27. I got sent out of the class.
Really?
As a bad boy. No, I was just high off my rocker and I wouldn't listen to any instructions. That was tough to work with. If you could handle me though, we would hit grand slams. But I needed like the expert. If it was two new booties, we would crumble and die.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, what
You're
is
like,
this? No, it's sorry, I cut you off. And then
no, that was it. And then just Jay started doing stand up for me, and I was like, I'm doing the same stuff on it. I was doing sort of stand up with less jokes with storytelling.
Yeah,
it was just all premise with like a couple of jokes, and then I was just like, I'll just write more jokes in the same story, and then it was just like
expand.
Yeah. But then when I started doing open mics, I was already like kind of famous from movies, so people were like, "What are you doing here?" They were like,
yeah,
why
that must be
here?
A tough position to be in.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I don't know, like I want to,
This is how.
And they'd be like, we're gonna. Why don't you come and do this? Some of those open mics that have like spots before them where they're book spots. So I started getting book spots, and then I started, and I had to audition for every freaking theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like waiting outside, just like everybody else, even flappers, like all that stuff, just waiting outside trying to audition, and then they'd be like, what the hell? And then I'd get on a show and
I'm on Mean Girls.
And but I wasn't trying to
I would flex.
Fast track it.
Yeah. Fuck the line. You got VIP, man.
I did the line already 20 years ago for other things.
That's what I mean.
But I still did it all the right way. I did it all because I also didn't have the material.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
all right.
The first, I swear this is true. This is so funny. The first month of me doing stand up, someone said, "Hey, you do stand up, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Somebody just dropped out of Gay Aspen Ski Week, and it's this big gig for I don't know how much it was, thousands of dollars." And they were like, "Do you want to take it for an hour?" And I was like, "I can't.
Yeah,
I don't have an hour." And I was like, "I'm never saying no to that money again." I was like, "I'm never saying no to a gig again. I've got to come up with an hour."
I would have said no too because you didn't have an hour.
I had to say no.
What the fuck would you have done?
I hated to give up that money at that time.
I'm scared of an hour and I'm 14 years in.
Oh, even worse. I started doing colleges, which I still do a lot of. I love them. People have weird experiences with them, but I guess because of the Mean Girls thing, they're excited to walk in, and most of them have never even seen stand up, and I slay, and it's fun, and whatever. But when I started, I did NACA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a fucking rip-off crock of shit.
No, I love NACA. I love you, NACA.
Yeah,
no, I love them.
I
love them. I host it now. I host the NACA
I'm just
Lives.
kidding. Edit.
Yeah, edit that one out. Yeah. I still host NACA. And I'm about to do Coca, which is the Canadian one. But I said Caca? It's Caca.
Wait.
I think they decided to call it Coca, which is I don't know, better or worse.
I get excited. My girl calls me autistic all the time because I do this with my fingers. Anyway,
You're stimming.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Stimming. Who? What?
Stimulation, stimming when.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids call it?
Yeah.
The TikTokers?
Yeah, my nephew. Yeah,
I call it stimulate your mind, Craig. Stimulate your mind.
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
I'm
you ain't got to work.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. How the fuck you get fired on your day off? I did
Doggy
get fired on my day off.
Job.
They did. I got fired on my day off.
Yeah. So whatever. I got the colleges, right?
Yeah.
I went to. Do you know Paige Weasley?
No, but I like the name.
She's a comedian. She's great. And she was like,
tiny little.
She was like, why are you doing? She was like, what do you want to do with stand up? She's like, because I see you're starting now and you're doing 5 minutes, and she was doing 15. She was like, I don't understand what's going on. I was like, oh, I want to do colleges and stuff. She was like, come with me, and she brought me to meet the owner of Flappers, Barb, who was a college agent.
Yeah.
And she was like, yes, I'll rep you. And I went out to NACA, and she was like, well, guess what? You got 7 hours that you're going to be doing starting in February. And it was in November, and I had 18 minutes. I was like, I don't have that time. She was like, you better do it.
You better.
She's like, you better figure it out.
Well, so you're in a perfect position. You could just talk.
Well, I don't know. I brought an opener to do 20. And then I did as much crowd work as I could. And then I did my 18. And before I knew it, it was over. And then I did a Q&A And whenever they laughed at the Q&A, whatever they laughed at,
Write that down.
it was in the next show, the next day. And in a year I had time, and now I have like 2 hours. It's like crazy.
That's what I mean. When you're on a hit movie like Mean Girls, you could just do Q&As.
Yeah,
I know that's not what you want to do.
I wasn't
but
calling them.
especially...
I say to them, I go, look, I'll do a Q&A with you, but I don't want to. You could talk about Mean Girls if you want to, but then every question they asked me about Mean Girls, I would answer in my set before I started the Q&A. So then they were like stuck on stupid, and I said, now ask me stupid shit. Ask me like if a hot dog is a sandwich, or ask me like, what my favorite.
I just bought some hot dogs.
Yeah,
uncured beef.
Some glizzies.
Yeah, with brioche buns.
Mm.
I'm okay.
How do you like your hot dog?
With mayonnaise and ketchup.
Ew.
I'm Mexican, dog.
Oh, okay. I'll forgive. That's so gross. I make them scrape that mayonnaise off when I get those Mexican dogs on the street.
What the fuck, bro?
No, dude. I don't fuck with mayonnaise.
Man.
I don't fuck with mayonnaise except maybe like in a tuna fish, but I don't even then like 1 spoon.
What do you do on your hot dog?
I like spicy mustard and sauerkraut. I'll throw onions on like maybe, but that's like the classic.
That's that East Coast shit.
That classic New York dog, bro.
I'm that Mexican street dog.
I'm a New York dog, bro.
I want. You ever had food poisoning from a hot dog?
From a Mexican street dog? Sure.
Fuck yeah, dog. Those motherfuckers killed me one time. I was like, what the fuck? I tried to call them back, couldn't find them.
I got it from the halal on the street. I got it from the halal on the street once.
I love halal.
Yeah, but I never forgot it, and I was like, nah, never again, bro. I can't. If I like those gyros and shit on the street, whatever they have on the street, like I was like, I can't be doing that.
I ate a rotten hot dog at a golf course. That's my white side right there. And I fucking was so sick. I was pale. Like it scared my family, and they almost took me to the hospital. I was army crawling in the toilet and going out of both ends, And I had to put an anti-nausea suppository in my booty hole. And it fucking did it, though.
I do that for fun on the weekends.
That's what I'm talking about. Fucking West Side right here. So stupid. You got to put stuff in your butt every now and again.
Maybe.
Maybe. You're like, I do it every day. Mine was just, I was on meth. You just put a little cucumber in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I absolutely don't know what you're saying. Please elaborate.
No. I've told that story before. You get high on narcotics and then yeah, you just tickle your asshole.
All right.
You never did that.
Not in that order.
You tickled and then did the narcotics?
I mean, I don't know. What are you asking?
You brought it up. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, you said something about...
I'm like, you're the gay one. What's going on here? He's like, I'm still in the closet. Okay, bro.
I was still just intrigued by the little cucumber. I was like, is it like one of those...
This is a cornichon.
Like a little mini pickle. Just pop a little mini pickle.
Any bigger, I'd be gay.
Yeah. The little ones, that's nothing. That's just curious.
just those little carrots for dipping.
Man.
Dude, that's the funniest part in A Million Ways to Die in the West with Seth MacFarlane and Liam Neeson when they put the carrot in his asshole and they showed that shit. I fucking howled, bro. You never seen that movie?
Nice, yeah.
It's a classic.
Well,
it's not that
no.
good. It's not that good.
It's a classic bad movie.
It is that. A lot of star-studded cast. Do you get over because I just want to ask you about Mean Girls. I feel like a prick. Do you get over that shit, or is it like the fondest memory of your life?
It's
or
a
both?
little like
It's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both. It's so a part of my life. I'm like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. They're gonna ask me about that shit the rest of my life. What am I gonna do?
That's like a gold mine, though.
Yeah, sure. It's great.
No.
I mean, it's not like, I don't want to talk about
it.
First of all, it has a lot. I just talk about it all the time. So I think the people like might be over it. They're
not.
But it has the role had cultural significance because because there wasn't a queer character like that before. And
you were the funniest part, straight up.
It made a lot of people feel okay with themselves, and so that's why I lean into it.
You break down barriers.
I did.
I'll just ask a couple questions. I know you're over it. I'm sorry, dude.
It's all right.
I love it. Just a few. Who was your favorite to work with on that?
Like myself.
Come on,
no, I'm just kidding. Amy Poehler, bro.
Yeah,
if I made her laugh, I felt like I saw Christ. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I did it.
She's so funny.
She's so funny.
I love her.
Yeah, I did love her so much. I
do
love her.
Just the bad mom, just fucking, it's just alcoholic, classic white lady. I shouldn't.
She's only 8 years older than Rachel McAdams playing her mom. That's so Hollywood.
That is crazy.
Hollywood's fucked up. I always thought about how Sally Field in Punchline played Tom Hanks' love interest, and then his mom in Forrest Gump. Hollywood's fucked up.
I never thought of that. What
So
the
fucked
fuck?
up. I know.
Hollywood's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that fun fact. That's a trip.
That's how Hollywood does. That's what they do.
Yeah. I never got into acting. I was always scared of it. I still am. I got to get over that because I could get shit.
Are you a good liar?
No.
Yeah, then you'd be a bad actor. Acting's just lying.
Okay. No wonder it's hard for me. I lie like, no. Did you do that? No.
What do you mean?
No. You got any road dates? You hitting the road? You road dogging it?
I'm actually coming out with some music. Isn't that weird?
What? You just a Renaissance man?
I am. People are like, right? They don't like it when you try to switch gears.
You rap
But
battling.
I'm like, what am I supposed to
What's
like
happening?
not do what I want to do? Like,
Do
no,
whatever
I'm
the
just
fuck you
gonna
want.
fucking do it.
What's his name? Baywatch guy, hairy chest.
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff sings and is like the biggest smash hit in Europe.
See, maybe I could just be a star in Germany.
Like arenas.
I'll take it. I will take
Arenas.
it. I will take it. I just want to do everything I could do. Like, why not? Like, someone said to me when I was younger, they were like, well, what would you do if you weren't an actor? And I was like, I don't know, maybe be a photographer. And they were like, well, why don't you just take pictures? I was like,
It is that simple. Motherfuckers overcomplicate
like, you're
everything.
right.
You're like, I could just take photos.
you know, and then I'm a published photographer.
You could just do it. You could just do stuff.
What? You can just do whatever you want.
Oh, who does that? Carter B.
I actually started before her with Laura Bell Bundy.
How do you know this stuff?
I'm
Laura Bell Bundy?
Laura Bell Bundy, who's an actress. She was in Legally Blonde on Broadway. She's been in a bunch of things.
Okay.
But she did a character called Showtell Brown, who was like, and she said, oh, and it was the first time she did it. And Cardi B was copying her. Cardi B admits it.
Oh, well, I'm glad she admits it. Then it's not so bad. I hate the motherfuckers who are like, I made that up. Okay.
By Laura Bell Bundy.
Lies.
LBB.
What's so hard about crediting motherfuckers?
It's kind of weird to be like, oh, I got that from a YouTube video. Like when you're like saying it. Just
No,
say
not
it.
like in the moment, but like just people that just will never admit it.
And I'm sure Laura Bell Bundy got it from somewhere on the street or something. It's like everybody gets
Yeah.
it from somewhere. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
It's like it's all in the ether. I don't know if credit really matters that much. I did my Italian mom character, and I have people who have millions of followers and are probably making their full bank off of copying my shit.
Yeah.
Like they have all my same lines. They're using my same character names and family names, all on TikTok, and they have millions. And I'm like whatever. I'm not even breaking 200,000 on TikTok, and these guys have millions using my lines. What do I do? Fight it?
Knife fight.
I tried. Like, there was one.
You said, I tried.
There was this one that was like Hardcore Italians or Living Life Italian or one of these like blogs, and they were taking my YouTube video, which was going viral at the time, and putting it on Facebook with no credit or no link or anything, instead of just linking my YouTube video, and they were getting there's a millions of views on their
I guess that's
videos.
my point. I love it when they copy me, share my shit, whatever. Just tag me.
Well, I was like, at first I was like
just
really
tag 'em,
upset about it.
everybody
I
wins.
contacted them and I was like, excuse me. I was like, but you're taking the views away from my video, which actually monetizes me, and using it for yours, and you're getting monetized off it. Could you take it down? They're like, no. I was like, okay.
What sweethearts?
Well, thanks for answering the phone call.
They are Italian. Mind your business.
Yeah,
No,
couldn't do nothing
you
about
full
it.
Italian?
I am. Well, I have a little bit of Chinese.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm from, my whole family's from Italy.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I'm half Mexican, German, English. White boy.
I'm actually getting my dual citizenship to Italy figured out right now.
No way.
I'm almost all the way done. It's a big process.
Yeah, that's badass. I haven't been over there. I hear the pasta's nice. You don't get all bloated like this bleach bullshit with folic acid.
I got rid of all that shit. I don't eat any of that stuff anymore. No,
Damn.
sucks.
I want to go to Europe. You have a wild ass Italian family?
I do.
Of course.
Yeah, immigrant grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like my dad became American when he was 6, which he didn't even know until I started doing my dual citizenship and found out.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're like real Italian. And then we moved to Florida, and they only hung out with other New York Italians and Jews. Like that was it. So it was like Diet Brooklyn, like when I moved there.
Yeah.
Like, same shit. Like
That's
same
so
people.
funny.
My sister, pretty much born the year we moved to Florida, still says like Zog, like all of it, but like was like born like
Yeah.
grew up her whole life. You know, we're just in that bubble.
Yeah, my grandparents were from Mexico City and Chihuahua, and then they moved here and had 7 kids, and then we got whitewashed, and here we are. My mother's maiden name was Otilia Ophelia Lugo Soto, and then she married my father, and it's Tilly Conant now.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I think that's so funny.
We're still talking. We're Franzese. But
That's dope, though.
It kind of means like French, though. It was like, what happened was like the story behind my, like, and I don't even know if this is the real story because it's like 17th century gossip.
Yeah.
But it came from like, you know, when you get like online, they say you can buy your family crest. Just send your name in 1999. And this is like predates like ancestry. But they said that there was like some sculptors that were Italian that moved to France to study and then came back to Italy and they're like, oh, the French guy is over here. Like, that's where my name came from. It was basically people.
French guy?
They were calling us like, hey, Frenchie or whatever.
So
like,
your last name means Frenchie?
Or French, yeah, French. Well,
Franzese.
instead of a Z, if it's a C, it means French.
So it's not your real last name? They just fucking ad-lib
Yeah, they
that
just.
shit?
I think so. I think that's how it came out. They gave them the last name like, oh, it's the French guys because they went away and came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Ellis Island changed that?
no, not Ellis Island. Went away from Italy to France and came back to Italy.
That's weird that they made you change your name.
Ellis Island. Also, my grandfather's Frank Scotto De Carlo, and they think that our real last name on that side is Scotto, and it just meant of Carlo. But like now my whole family's De Carlo on my mom's side. They mess you up over there in the new country.
You're messing me up right now.
I also had a friend whose last name was Rapoliano, and they
Can
changed
you see
it
my
to,
brain trying to understand this? I'm like, I don't understand.
But a friend named last name Rapoliano that they changed to Rapoline.
Rappolini. That sounds like
yeah.
sounds like an Italian rapper.
Hey,
Hey, what a silly motherfucker.
DJ Pasta.
Dude, my birthday's coming up. I'm turning 40.
Wow,
That's what you just had a birthday.
I did.
43?
Up.
45?
Up.
46?
That's it.
Nice.
I
Looking
know.
good, Tiger.
Keeping it together.
We're going to throw a fucking old school party with musical chairs, egg toss, piñata.
Yo, musical chairs. I was ruthless growing up.
Oh, yeah. I won.
Ruthless.
I always win.
I was like, and everyone was like laughing and having a good time, and I was like, eye of the tiger. I was like, you're getting
Get
fuck
the
off this
fuck
chair.
out of the way. Did you ever do egg toss?
I don't know if I was as good at that one.
That one's fun
I was
because you
good
get
at
eggs everywhere.
Tug of war. I was like, make me the anchor. No one's going nowhere.
We never did tug of war. Maybe we'll add that to it.
Really?
We're getting a jumper. We're getting tacos. We're not like it's not gonna be. It's
Tug of
like,
war is fun. I would just ground my heels in, and that would be it. I'd be sitting there like, just like chilling, and then all the kids, at, you know, like my church camp or whatever, they'd be like,
Yeah.
like trying to like do whatever, and I'd be like, nothing.
Yeah, we used to throw the wildest parties, and I threw them up until I got sober, and then I haven't thrown one in like 11 years because of the last one that my buddy, I've told the story so many times, but he got a little crazy. He got naked, started peeing on everybody.
Whoa.
And he went for a knife, so we choked him out and hog-tied him and called the police on him. And that was the last one I ever threw until this year. I put promethazine in the punch.
Oh, shit. Really?
Mm-hmm.
But did you let people know it was in the punch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Because that would be fucked up. Like if not.
Just a little bit. No, it was a party. It's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't had a drink in almost a year. June would be a year.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Did you just grow up, or you had the struggles?
It was like sugar shit. It was like sugar messing with me, and I was just like, I was never a big drinker to begin with, but I was. See, like I could drink like 8 drinks and then like not be like fucked up, you know? Like, I'd be like a little buzzed, and so I was drinking 8 drinks, like, and then I ended up in the hospital for sugar, and the doctor was like, "How much do you drink?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 8." And he was like, "8?"
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, "What do you?" I was like, "If that's a problem, my friends are screwed." Like,
Yeah.
I was like. So I was like, all right, I'll just stop. And then I just never did it again. And then I was like, oh, now I've had a few times where I've been like, I was in London and it was raining and I walked to this pub and I wanted a beer. And I was like, nah. I was like, because I didn't want to break the seal. I'm excited to make a year.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
I never did that long sober. I still smoke weed, but that's about it.
You didn't cry and shit? You just had it together? Every person I know that quits drinking, they're like, I just started crying a lot.
was like almost too. I guess I cried a little bit.
Because it suppresses. People don't understand how anything can
Maybe that's why I was
shit.
crying.
Yeah.
I was crying, but I also felt like I was like I had like a mortality moment. You know what I mean? Just like because I really was it was touch and go there for a minute.
I remember I talked to you in the comic store in the hallway.
Yeah, so I was just
I
like,
was
hey.
laughing at your pain. I'm really sorry.
It wasn't sad. I actually feel really good. I feel pretty good now. And no sugar. Oh, sorry, no sugar really either.
Fuck that microphone punching, man. I want sugar. I love sugar. Sugar.
I had like a little sugar. Like yesterday, I went and got a massage, and then they like the really great Asian massage, and they had like a little like Asian candy.
The legit one or the?
No, it's a legit one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is so racist. It's not racist. It's true. I'm just telling a story. But my friend went and got a rub and tug in Thailand, and the lady said, "You want for me to make banana cry?" And I love that.
That's a way to say it. I've never heard that one before.
She was like, "You want for me to," really quiet in his ear, and he was gay, but she was like, "You want for me to make banana cry?"
I want a banana split.
Yeah.
No, anyways.
Well, I was at the massage place and I had a little piece of sugar, like a candy, because I smoked weed in the car. So I was like, oh, I just want to be like breath, you know?
Yeah.
A little piece of candy. I was like, I turned into like the Roadrunner. Like, I was like, what? Like, I was like, yo.
Because you hadn't been on sugar in it?
Yeah, it was wild. And it tasted so crazy. Like, because you get so used to that stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm glad you brought me here to talk about my health.
I'm sorry.
You care more about me than my general practitioner. This is
do,
great.
man. I got shamans down the way, bro. You want one? He'll take your pulse and tell your whole life story.
A shaman?
He's not a shaman. His name's Dr. J. He does Ayurvedic healing. He's in Long Beach,
right.
But he's a real true
What's Ayurvedic healing?
It's ancient shit. I believe it's Eastern. What is it? Google.
I'm from
Indian.
Yeah, Indian.
Indian. Asia Minor.
Mm-hmm. We're Italian. We just drink a teaspoon of olive oil. It's all good.
That'll work too. Real shit. None of that fucking. You know what I mean? No, but he's a trip. He'll take your pulse, and I swear to God, he'll tell you like all your ailments and what herbs and nutrition to eat.
My mom's got me on oregano pills now. She swears by it, and I'm like, really? You got to
oregano oil. Oregano oil.
Yeah, so
oregano oil is one of the best things for you.
I've been taking pills, and I'm like burping like.
I don't know about pills,
breath.
but get the oil.
It's oil in a pill form. It's in a
Oh, okay.
It's like
Then,
oil,
yeah. Never mind. I'll shut my mouth. I thought it was just like granulated, the little leaf.
Dry up the oregano.
I was like, don't eat the leaf, man.
We can dry up the leaf and just crush it down.
No, oregano oil kills cancer cells and shit. Go ahead, read the definition of Ayurvedic, please.
Ayurveda is a system of medicine based on the idea that disease is caused by an imbalance or stress in a person's consciousness.
Oh, I didn't know it went that way.
And it's a Sanskrit word.
This is some LA shit.
It's Indian.
Yeah, but you live by the beach in California. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's from India.
Yeah.
So there's a sand there too. I know what I'm talking about. This is some Fufu.
It's not. I bet you this Fufu will change your life, Fufu.
We'll see.
Motherfucker.
See. There's like when people like they'll do the ayahuasca and all that stuff.
What? I've done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you
You're
done
one of those. Hell no, you ain't get me to do no.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna throw up in the fetal position with a bunch of fucking
Come on.
Wall Street tycoons trying to get rid of their father wound. I'm not gonna deal with that.
Puke it out, Daniel.
No, thank you.
I'll
just get a blowjob and like go to the pool.
I mean, you could do
And,
that
like, smoke
too.
a
That's a
joint.
good life. You could do
yeah,
both.
that's the best
You
life.
could do
No,
both.
I'm not doing no ayahuasca bullshit. And now everybody's
Ayahuasca made me quit the.
and now everybody's also doing like microdosing mushrooms. Like everybody, yeah.
Colors.
Is that what this is?
Color. Yeah, they're great, bro. Have you done that?
I've been thinking about it.
Take it. It's your. What flavor you want? Blueberry, strawberry. No.
What's the point?
It's 0.2.
Explain it.
Eat
Not
one.
the point of the amount. What is this?
Psilocybin
Actually?
mushrooms have been proven to be the best antidepressant there is.
Really?
100%. People pop these fucking pills from Big Pharma, and all they got to do is eat a mushroom that grows naturally on this fucking earth.
All right.
It's 0.2, dog. You know how little that is?
No.
Like, I swear on my life.
It's less
have
than
you
0.3,
eaten today?
right?
Have you eaten today?
A little bit, very little bit.
Okay, I would like if you eat a meal, you will not feel that.
I do intermittent fasting now.
I do too, but just like ghetto style, just because that's how I am. I don't eat till like 4 p.m. I mean, it is fasting, but I'm just saying. I know you don't trust me because of my stories, but ask him. Ask him how mellow.
Oh, ask the person I only said hello to.
No, this guy's
This is also great. I can't wait to go to Dr. Fufu.
Look at he's from Minnesota. He can't harm a fly,
Get
bro.
me an appointment with Dr. Fufu. Get Dr. Fufu on the line.
Guy. All right. Enjoy your hemorrhoids.
Yo, I'm doing a preparation ASAP. And people are going to be like, why? And I'm like, because.
No reason.
No reason. But you don't have hemorrhoids. Exactly.
Put a microdose in your ass right now.
You want me to put a pickle and a microdose?
A cornichon. It's not a pickle. No, dude. I swear on my life, these things do you suffer with any? You live in the world.
I suffer with everything.
If you live in the world, you got it.
I suffer with everything.
Okay.
I'm suffering.
If you got poquito depression, first of all, if you eat a hero dose, and I know you're not going to do that. If you eat like 2 bottles, you'll go to Cuckoo's Town, but you won't be depressed for like 1 year. But this ain't that. You eat. It's true. Are you on the internet at all? Are you aware of this shit?
Yeah, no, what's that?
It's this motherfucker. Anyways, these are micro doses. You could literally take them before.
I've been considering this hardcore, so I'm gonna try
It's
it.
the best. I got mad flavors. I got fucking guava. I've been calling it papaya for like a year now.
So much sugar.
It's guava.
So much sugar. Fuck it.
All right, just eat the raw mushroom. Anyways, they
I need
just
some
teeter
sugar-free
you.
mushrooms.
They teeter you to positivity if you're in the dark, and also if you're really dark, take 2. I don't like them on an empty stomach though.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I would say.
I've had experience with actual shrooms, and that's the thing. They always make me nauseous. I had fun, but
No, that's not this.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise.
From your mouth to Dr. Fufu's
Dr.
ears.
Fufu, fucking this guy's healing motherfucker from cancer, and this guy's like, I don't trust him. He just changes your life through diet, herbs, and nutrition. It's nothing.
I like that because that's
Yeah.
the kind of thing I'm trying to do. I want to get away from the Harma shit. I'm not into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even the stuff that they gave me from the doctors, I'm like,
Fucking go see the homie. I promise. He'll change your life. Change your attitude, doggy.
Dr. Fufu,
You fucking-
change me.
You goddamn Franzese, you French Italian motherfucker. This guy's just shitting on all these ancient healers. Okay, you don't have to do ayahuasca. I realize that one's gnarly and everybody makes fun of it. I find it to be lovely. Lovely. I've done it 16 times
Stop.
and I'm going
you dead serious?
back in May.
Are you for real? Mm-hmm. You've done ayahuasca 16 times?
That's not that many. Why does everybody judge?
Because it's so many.
That's not that many.
It's so many.
No, it's not.
It's
dude.
so many times to
Come
throw
with
up and
me, bro.
get above your
Come on.
body and see yourself as like an infant. I'm like, nah.
I've only died 3 times.
Yeah, no, bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm telling you, this is a Fufu LA shit. I gotta move back to New York. Broadway. Hire me, Broadway. Please, save my life.
Stay here. Come to the healer.
Dr. Fufu and the Mushroom Machine. I gotta get, it's like that band on the Muppets. I gotta get out of here.
No, bro. Okay. I know you're not going to the spirit world, but at least try the microdosing because it is lovely. Lovely. Especially for the stage. That make me speak better. I struggle with speaking.
I love weed. I can't even smoke before a set.
No way. I can't either. Are you
I'll be like,
kidding
I'll
me?
be stuck on stupid.
Yeah. My tolerance is so low.
I just did a show at a dispensary where we did smoke before, and it actually went really good though. But like, it was a different journey.
I was just contact high from being in Sacred Gowns at the Comedy Store back where they smoke, and I didn't even hit shit because I had the OR on Netflix's The Joke Festival, and it was pretty important. And the contact high fucked me up. I'm a pussy now. I took a 5 and I almost had a panic attack. I used to be able to handle 200 milligrams. You understand? You know how crazy that is? A 5 and I'm like this. Oh God.
I'm not good at math. So
5 and 200 are very different.
Yeah, that I realized, but
What is happening?
throwing milligrams at me, I'm like, rah.
A lot. A poquito and a mucho.
A piccola
You
and a grande.
did Netflix shit, right? It is a joke.
What's that?
The thing.
No.
Those fucking cocksuckers. No respect.
They don't want me.
I get no respect. He's on your streamers.
I know.
I'm not.
I was out of town.
Oh, there you go. He's lying. There you go. Anyways, that shit was lit. The Comedy Store that
It
night.
was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Were you there that night? I don't
Yeah.
even remember. Yeah, Martin
Totally.
Lawrence,
Oh
Post
man,
Malone.
it was so great.
That was the best night ever.
I wasn't there, but I saw
on.
pictures.
This guy's.
I was
fucking
actually in
with me.
I was
You
in
trolling me,
Yellowstone.
bro?
I was in Yellowstone, bro.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
He was in Yellowstone. He sent me pictures of Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, that's
That's how you say it, by the way.
That was on the bucket list. I didn't know that was going to happen. That was extra.
Do you want some edibles? Some weed edibles? 100 milligrams?
I don't do edibles. I'm not one to eat a portion of a cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
They give me all these gifts, and
If you got any herb, I'll take herb all day. But I don't.
I got micro doses and edibles. I don't have any herbs.
Yeah. No, I'm going to try this, though. I will try this.
I promise you,
Even
that
though-
is lovely. Absolutely lovely.
I'd like to ask Colors to personally come out with a sugar-free version.
I think they are, actually. They've gotten so many requests for it. Colors Mushroom Gummy. Enter discount code Lucy15 for 15% off. That's LO.
It's not a lot of sugar,
SEY 15.
And
It's not a lot
real
of sugar.
fruit.
That's
Just
right.
just the sugar that's on the ground.
No, they're hippies. The guy is absolutely a sweetheart
Shake all the sugar off.
and is a good man. And I'm getting in the company. I believe me, bro. My whole act and what I'm about and preach drugs and sobriety, mainly sobriety. Some of these people don't get the message, but this guy's just a good dude and he cares and it helps with depression on the real shit. It takes you out of that caca.
I just started therapy.
I went to that shit for 8 years.
First time.
Doesn't work.
I actually like it because it feels like a sauna for crying.
Yeah.
I go to, I hear the door open, like it's my appointment. I'm like,
You got a good therapist?
yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to switch every 2 years. That sounds fucked up.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because you get growth and then you plateau. And then I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm just going to go do ayahuasca now.
Well, and you got to work on different things after that.
Yeah.
Probably. Like I'm unpacking things now that I'm like, I probably won't be dealing with this for too long.
Eat one of those before your session.
I'll be like, wow.
Yeah, wow.
The thing is, she wears a mask, like a COVID kind of mask.
Oh, that's gay.
And I'm literally like, who are you? Like I'm telling these eyes my problems.
Yeah.
Like when I first started,
I wouldn't like that at all. I'd be like, come on.
I'm like a little like, let me just can I just see.
I mean, how healthy can she be if she's still wearing a mask?
I think
that seems like mental illness to me.
I don't know. Maybe she has a cold, a permanent cold.
Permanent cold. Yeah. They've proven that those masks don't work. It says on the box.
I do miss like people not being able to see what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, sunglasses and a mask. I could be like, there's bitch.
You just make faces.
Yeah. Or even like hot guys like on the street when I had a mask on, I'd be like, oh fuck, and like no one knows.
They can still see you go.
It's just like
How do they know?
It's like tongue punching through my mask.
I got cornichons. Come on down, boys.
I got mad Cornish hens over here.
Bring your dog.
My tongue is the size of 10 Cornish hens. Like Cornish hens.
What cornichons?
Cornish hens and Cornish hens. What if you made them both together? You couldn't even. The waiter wouldn't even be able to say it. Here's your Cornish hens with Cornish hens.
Huh?
Cornish hen, like the little chicken. Like say, like the waiter wouldn't even be able to say it.
I'm not even high, man. What is going on?
I
know. I struggle. You're pretty sharp and witty. I feel like you just fucking like you'd be a good man on the street guy. And like host the red carpet, you know? No.
I want to be on the red carpet. I don't host it. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm an actor. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. I tried that for charity things, and I feel like, what am I doing here? Like I don't like it. I would be like correspondent behind the desk for things. I like that energy. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'm not a red carpet guy. I always turn those down. I don't. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a lot of standing.
They asked me to host some shit, and I'm like, I'm not good at it. I just go into my act. They're like, host this movie event. I'm like, farts. You know what I mean? I just do my jokes. They're like, this is weird. I'm like, yeah, for me too. Give me my money. I've hosted a few. I price myself out of them. I just say like,
oh, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So that way, when they do say, yeah, I'm never so happy to bomb.
Oh, right.
You know, you're like, yeah, I'll bomb for an hour for that amount of money.
Or when they say no, they're like, we couldn't afford Craig. Like they're just like, you know, that's the best thing they can say about you.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, you're the Cybertruck of comedians.
I've done Super Bowl parties, bro. They've just fans like, come perform at my backyard. I'm like, dude, this is going to be awful. And then I'll just say like 5 G's, and then they're like, all right, and I'm like, okay.
That's how I feel sometimes at the colleges are hit or miss. Sometimes I go and it's like a gorgeous theater and 500 people, and like I'm like, whoa, this is so fun. And then sometimes I go and I'm like on a lunch table in like Staten Island Community College. Like,
yeah.
And it's like wobbling every time I try to do like my act outs, and I'm like, this is crazy.
I've done 2 colleges and they both were shit shows. Not through NACA, did they just book me?
Oh. I like those no commission ones. Those are good.
Yeah. But like they were awful. I bombed so bad. Oh, it's terrible.
I love it over there. I love them.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like, I sometimes like, am I a stand-up comedian or am I like a rental car tester outer? Because like I'm on the stage for like an hour and then I'm driving a rental car like every day of my life, like everywhere I go. Like
yeah, It's
It's like part of the job.
I forgot that saying. They don't pay us for the stand up. They pay us to travel. It's so brutal.
It is.
It's brutal.
And then why does everything have to have a connection? What happened to direct flights?
Yes. What the fuck, dog?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I live on these fucking airplanes. I'm having to fly a day in early because they're East Coast gigs, and there's too much money on the table. I can't. If anything goes wrong the day of, I'll miss the gig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I fly in the day before doing red eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then those layovers, like, what am I gonna do for 2 hours in the Salt Lake Airport? Like, give me a break.
Read Mormon.
No.
What? That was a fucking shit fart.
I was at the craziest airport. I was at the Laramie, Wyoming airport. Okay. Laramie, Wyoming airport. There's one plane and it goes out once a day from United, which sucks. United, you suck. And like, sorry.
It's all right. They all suck.
No, I'm sorry. Just whatever, they do suck. But there's one plane and I was like, let me get to the airport early, whatever. I get to the airport, it's not even open yet. Because there's one flight. I was like 3 hours early, so the airport was closed. Then I'm waiting for the people to come into work. They're like unlocking the one airport, and then we're sitting in the airport while they're all setting up slowly. We've been there hours. We're waiting. Then we finally walk up to the counter, and then TSA didn't open yet, so we're waiting for the one TSA guy to like open the gate. Then we get on there, and we go in there, and they cancel the flight. And I had to wait a whole another night to the next day because there's only one flight.
They have one flight, and they canceled it.
Yeah.
You couldn't find another one.
Yeah. That was it.
They do that at Tom Bradley. You got an early flight, Tom Bradley at LAX International. They just won't open the TSA part, and everyone just lines up at the rope, and it just goes back so far. But people have flights. It's fucking, we're all getting antsy. Like, where are they? Oh, they're coming. Just, you know what I mean? How much money they got over there? Fucking come in a half hour early. It's crazy. Have you ever flown Volaris?
No,
it's basically Mexican Spirit Airlines. It's the most rowdy fucking flight I've ever been on in my life.
I won't do Spirit. The closest I get to Spirit is in Europe, Ryanair, which is like the Spirit of Europe. Okay. It's like really bad.
I've done Spirit once, but I got bamboozled by a buyer. He's like, I'll get your flight. And then he got me Spirit. And I was like, dog, I don't do this. I'm a boss bitch now.
Yeah, I know.
I got gold. You got gold too. I love gold, man. This shit's dope. Start making a little money. I go, ow, I just hit my tooth. Did you hear that?
my brother bought me this for Christmas.
It's fake then.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He's doing very well.
What's your brother do?
Air condition army in South Florida. If anyone needs an air condition army.
I want businesses. I'm so weird. I'm gonna level up. I want I want weird shit. I want like a vending machine route. I want like arcade games.
Vending machine, I'm sold on that too.
I fucking love that shit.
Especially when you put weird shit in the vending machine. Did you see people that do that stuff? I love that. Yeah.
I'll put a couple healthy treats, some colors.
Not even like that. Like if you put like a pack of Uno cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some weird shit. An old VHS of like, Prairie Home Companion.
I don't know about that one, but
it doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
But yeah, some weird shit.
There's a bar, the Cha Cha Lounge or whatever, and they always had a weird vending machine where there was nothing to eat or nothing to drink. It was just weird shit, like all day. Like, that's fine. I love that stuff.
Put sticky hands.
Yes,
I love that.
Right,
shit. Little homies.
That's how you beat 2 hours in the Salt Lake City airport.
You get stickers and sticky cans and little homies.
Exactly.
Eat corn
Man,
nuts.
I used to collect those homies.
Me too. I love that shit.
I have a whole bag of them, and I got them all the right way, like through the 25-cent machine, one by one.
At Pick and Save.
Yeah,
I used to get them there.
I used to work as a bouncer at the Pyramid Club in New York City on the Lower East Side, and that was when I first saw Homies Series 1 in the machine. And every day on the way to work, I would just be like, I knew they were there. I'd bring my laundry quarters, bro.
Did you ever collect garbage pail kits?
Yes.
I fucking have so many still.
Dude,
I love them. Poop Deck Pete.
I almost wore my
Gooey Louie.
I almost wore. I have a garbage pail kit jacket. I almost wore it today.
I have a garbage pail
Next
wallet
time I'm on your
in
podcast.
my car. Yeah.
Next time on your podcast. Watch how I show up.
Yeah.
Look forward to
what?
it. No, but for real, I love garbage. My mom. I thought that they were gonna like. I thought garbage pail kids, and I thought that my X-Men hologram cards were going to like fund my family's protection for the rest of my life. Like I was like, they don't even know what I'm onto right now. Like I'm building an empire here.
It's worth $60.
Yeah, I thought that they were like.
Did you ever watch the movie? I had the movie on
I
DVD.
love the movie with Tangerine.
Yeah,
the fashion designer.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and Mackenzie Austin.
Yeah, you know all the names.
Please, and wait, the Home and the Institute for the Ugly. where they sent them.
Yeah.
I remember the whole thing.
Damn.
I love that movie.
What other weird movies? Hang on. Did you watch
Everything? Try Me.
Max and Me?
Yes, Mac and Me. Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Mac and Me. What's another weird one? I used to watch Flight of the Navigator.
Yes. Batteries not included.
Of course.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
And you know who doesn't get enough credit right now?
Short Circuit.
Johnny Five Alive,
Number
bro.
Johnny Five.
That's exactly what I was gonna say right now.
I need a hero.
Speaking of hero, there's a hero out there right now on, well, I don't even know, on X or Twitter or whatever. This is back in the day Twitter, where I was just talking about something online and I just was like, I don't know, I had to disassemble it, and he does a tweeter. Yeah, he was a tweeter.
Yeah,
he was a tweeter.
You're talking like me, bro.
As Johnny Five, right?
Yeah.
But he just was like a bot that anytime somebody said disassemble, he would just write, no, disassemble. I went back and looked, and he just was searching for people who wrote disassemble in random tweets and writing no disassemble from like Johnny Five.
I love that guy. That's a good troll.
And do you remember?
That's a sweet troll.
Let me ask you a question. Do you the street gang in Short Circuit? Do you remember their song that they had for each other?
No.
Los Locos.
It's been a while. I remember.
Los Locos kick your butt.
Oh,
Los Locos kick your face.
Yeah.
Los Locos kick your balls into outer space.
Damn, you're bringing me back. I even watched the sequel. Remember that shit?
Yes.
That was a sequel. Downtown, they're locked in the freezer.
With Fisher Stevens
Steve Gutenberg,
in an Indian role.
Oh,
before they started casting people as their own race.
I didn't know he was not Indian.
No, I don't think he is.
You know a lot.
Yeah,
brown
he would be like,
they had brown face.
His quote, his like comedy quote from the trailer was, "I'm standing here beside myself." And they just like,
he's not Indian?
I don't think so, bro.
Damn.
No.
Okay, I got to rewatch that.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I think they should remake that movie though. Like
Yeah.
of all the movies they're remaking, I don't really need to watch it.
I don't want to watch Wall-E. Give me
I like
Max
Wall-E,
and Me.
Yeah,
Mac and Me. Mac and Me.
Mac and Me. But yeah, man, Short Circuit, I'm ready for the sequel of that. Also, like this is controversial, but I really think they should redo Weird Science with a trans actress.
Oh my god, with the trans actress?
Yeah, because it's like, you know, like they're like that's so cool.
I mean,
you were like, yeah.
Oh wait a minute.
You're like, I'm straight. What's your tits like?
That's what I was going to say. That
hetero flexible.
Let me see your tits. Is the pecker gone?
Top up only.
Weird Science. Okay, too far.
But I think that would be like so cool.
I love that movie, Weird Science.
Yeah, me too. That
the
movie
bras
was
on the head.
Yeah,
Robert
and it was
Downey
like
Jr.
so erotic. Like it doesn't matter. I don't think what your
God, that was
sexuality was,
hot.
and you're just like teen and horny.
Boner
You're like,
alert.
what? You're like, I could create something.
So hot.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was some early spank shit right
And
there.
Bill Paxton was hot in that for me. I thought he was hot. The big brother, the big bully brother.
Yeah, he passed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He was cool. I knew that dude. He was cool. He was one of us. Cool guy.
Yeah. Cool guy.
Cool guy.
Dang, I had something and it just farted in the wind. Weird Science. No, hang on. Oh, did you ever watch? That's what it was. Old school shit. Disorderlies with the Fat Boys.
Yo, this my man Alfred. He into drugs.
Oh
yeah.
Shit, dude. Baba, baby, I'm a rich man.
Baby, you're a rich man, and I'm a rich man too. I love the
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fat Boys rock
Around the clock.
Yo, they were fashion icons.
That shit was
especially for like
awesome.
big dudes. When I look at pictures of them now, I'm like, where did they get these clothes in that era? Because I love to thrift, and I can't find vintage clothes for shit that would fit me. Like,
I love thrifting too. I was at Goodwill yesterday. My girl loves
bro.
thrifting.
I go to the Goodwill.
Do you like sell
every
shit? Do you like
day.
like hunt?
So
It's
my
fun.
thing right now is I really want.
I want a thrift store too.
Bro.
Are we the same?
You want to get into some businesses? We should
Yeah.
do this. I really want to do a antique booth.
Yeah.
That I could sell my shit at, because I travel all around the world and I love shopping in all those little places.
I love that shit.
If you gonna come to my place, bro, it's like a museum. I'm a maximalist for real. It's not like a mess.
This was Nana's. This is like 100 years old.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Nana.
My Nana's 93.
What? That's when mine passed.
Yeah, she's 93. We're holding on to her.
Hold on, Nana.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see her next week.
Dude, I love this shit. Isn't it fun? I just want a bunch of businesses, a bunch of avenues,
I do.
streams of
You know-
income. No more Super Bowl shows.
Bro, I had this like
I'm
awakening.
done.
I had this awakening like last year, and I it was almost like I was sitting by the pool with my friend, and I was like, it was my friend's pool, but he wasn't home yet. He was like, just go to the pool, meet you. Well, I'll be there in a minute. So I'm in this gorgeous, big, nice pool, and I'm just hanging out and I'm smoking weed, and I just like heard like not God's voice, but like this, you know, something inside me say, you need to monetize everything you're good at. Every single thing you're good at.
I completely agree.
And I was like, okay. And that's when I started working on this album. That's when I started doing these things. Like I started doing my watercolor and selling them. Like I was like, everything I'm good at, I want to sell. I want to just monetize. Because I can't just sit there and make art all day.
Yeah.
I make art all day. I'll be poor in a room full of art. So it's like I have to kind of like figure out a way for it to fund the art itself. Yeah.
Nice.
So I was like, oh man, I want to do everything now. So now I'm so good at thrifting. I have the eye, bro. I find the best stuff. And I'm like, that thing's cool. And then I get that thing and then I look the thing up and then the thing's $250 and they're selling it for $5.
You can come up on mugs. The mugs.
Oh, really?
My girl like literally buys a mug for $1 and it sells it for $30. Because they're all, you just need to know the fucking.
You know.
That's it.
Actually,
you don't even need to know. With the Google app, you scan that shit and it'll just tell you. It'll fucking tell you.
I like that, but I also see all the resellers because I'm out at the thrift stores, like I said, every day. It's how I kill my time. I like to be early. I'm one of those people that think like early's on time and on time's late. So like I like to be early to places. So if I got to go somewhere, it's like a meeting or something, I'll find the nearest Goodwill. I'll go an hour, go to the Goodwill, and then go to the meeting or go to the whatever.
That's awesome.
So I Goodwill almost every day. I find the best shit.
Do you want to own a Goodwill, a thrift store?
I don't know if I could do the whole. I would love it.
But you don't have to be there every day. You can hire people.
What I actually like though is the I'll have a booth at your thrift store because I like the booth aspect.
Yeah.
Because I like to put all this weird shit in there, almost like storage, and have it make money while I'm not there.
Yeah.
I need to figure out ways to make money while I'm sleeping, bro.
Yeah.
I want to make money while I'm sleeping.
Internet, it's all possible.
Because I'm doing everything I can while I'm up.
I preach that shit all the time. There's motherfuckers making $100,000 a year off buying and selling shoes. There's money in anything and everything. There's thrifters. There's
I also like
scrappers that pick up junk and sell it. It's
true.
Crazy.
I like the aspect of like saving stuff. Like that's gonna go to the landfill, or someone's gonna buy that and not know what it is, or like I'm gonna save this thing.
Recycle, reduce, reuse. We're helping there.
And I'm also big on lighting. I've got so many neons and like weird lights in my house, and like I really love lighting.
Got a blue light bulb right there.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh God. Hang on. What else? Oh yeah, that's right. I had some God questions. You believe in God? You said God spoke to you?
Sure.
You have a close connection?
Yo.
I am fucking into that fool. Woman, Womni, whatever.
There's a lot of things that I think about God that are probably controversial to like.
I love it. Let's hear it. I got some weird ass shit,
I think God's
bro.
genderless. First of all,
I agree for sure.
When people say he, they think of like an old white man in the sky, but I think that
Omni,
the capital H, is like its own pronoun. It's like just for God.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm done with GOD, bro.
Yeah, I'd be praying that fool every day.
That's my podcast is Yass Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It's like a comedy podcast about religion.
I got Jesus stuffed animal on my bed right now, dude.
You should be on Yass Jesus. It was funny. We had like Solomon Giorgio on talking about the story of the Song of Solomon and Solomon and Bathsheba. And it's just fun. We like to Bible wonder.
Yeah.
I don't like Bible study.
No.
Like, what are you studying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you have to kind of like wonder about it. I think it's like no one knows all the answers. I say that I'm Christian agnostic in the way that like I believe in the teachings of Christ, but at the same time I'm not like so superficial that I think I know all the answers to shit.
Yeah.
There's this really awesome black queer reverend named Yvette Flounder who said the biggest disservice that men ever did to the Bible was put a back cover on it. Just because men were done writing doesn't mean God was done speaking. And I'm like,
yeah,
that part.
And men, they always enter their little weird shits.
Yeah, and there's all the women in the Bible are raped.
I quote that all the time because there's this website called evilbible.com where it quotes all the atrocious shit it says. And like this guy goes hard in the paint because one of the things is like you could fuck your neighbor's slave as long as you pay him money. And the guy like fucking reads it. He's like, Jesus said that. Jesus said that. You can fuck that guy's slave. He's like, that sounds like an emperor rewrote that shit. And then he tells you the emperor, the year, the date, and all that shit when it was written. But obviously there's a lot of truth in there and a lot of good shit that saves souls. And
I feel like they gatekeep it though from people who they think are sinners. It's like, what? Like I want to just read it and like find out what the hell's going on in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny though. I love that shit. It's weird I didn't get into Christ until ayahuasca, straight up. And then I was like, uh-oh, this is scary. Now I'd be praying to Christ consciousness all day. And I think exactly that. Like, I think he was a powerful dude, and his teachings were manipulated to control the masses and pimp us out.
Also, there's so many. I truly believe that there's so many mistranslations or like weird interpretations, or like stuff that's masked or cloth that we don't really know about. But
I think it's quite simple. If it's like love and healing and truth, then it's him. And if it's like kill your neighbor,
one of the things that really like blows
it's not him. I'm just throwing that out.
One of the stories I love to talk about that blows people's mind is like Joseph and the dream code, like the Technicolor dream code or whatever. They call it a coat. They call it a coat. But in 46 AD, like in one of the oldest translations, it said a ketanit pasim, which was only mentioned one other time in the Bible, which is Tamar's wedding, and it meant a virginal princess dress. Like Joseph was in a dress. He was in a rainbow dress.
They had the transgenders back then.
But then why not?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to be funny.
No, but for real. Joseph was genderqueer or trans or person of color or something like that. Or why couldn't that be a good perspective for those people to go to church? Why do they got to condemn everybody and not, that's doing a disservice to the Bible not to even mention that or say, hey, some people believe this, but we don't, or whatever. Just like acknowledge all the sides. I like to explore. I like to research. Yeah. There's a dope show. It's from Canada and it's on Amazon, but it's called The Naked Archaeologist. And it's like this dude who goes down and like breaks down the archaeology of the Bible to try to see if it matches the stories.
Yeah.
So like when Samson broke the temple, he was showing an inside of a temple and saying, look, like I could break that shit down. I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? And then he's showing other things and like, where people think the birthplace of Jesus is as opposed to where they're celebrating that it is and all these other different things. I thought that's so cool. Like,
no, I love that shit.
And I was like, oh, this is like incredible. Like, like one of the things that was really cool that blew my mind was Sapphoris, which is like this Greco-Roman city that's only 1 hour walk from Galilee. And it's never mentioned in the Bible. And it's the biggest city of that era. And it's so crazy because we don't know much about Jesus from like 13 to 33, right? We know a few stories here and there, but like, why? And I feel like they cut all that out because they probably had all this commentary about Greco-Roman culture when they were selling it to the Romans. They edited a lot of things.
The hippie woo-woo shit that I follow says he went to all the ancient school of antiquities, mysteries or whatever. I don't even know the school. Like he learned Qigong, Reiki, like all he went in and trained and came back formed like Voltron was like
during that time.
I'll cure your leprosy.
Go Power Rangers.
Earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, Captain Jesus.
I think it's important for people to connect to a higher power, whatever you call it.
100%. I know my life got better as soon as I started praying to something above me, and I always preach that shit. It doesn't have to be Jesus. I say Buddha, Allah, Krishna.
Yeah, even like
also
on the show when we pray at the end of every show, we always say in all the many names you are, because it's like who knows.
Yeah, I love that shit. And then train of thought, like I think these motherfuckers just manipulate religion to control us.
It's so politicized.
It even says, and you Google this. I fucked this up because I never read the Bible. I literally get it from like fucking Bible on YouTube. Anyways, I almost said the motherfucker. Jesus said, like, religions are bad. Like, out of his mouth. Like, you could Google that. Isn't that funny?
I tell you that you should read the Bible. I'll tell you why. Because
I know I got one at a thrift store.
It's good. It's okay. It's a reflective text. And I always think of the boy in Neverending Story that's like in the he's like reading it because when people read it to you they can only it's being reflected through them. And you do want a spiritual leader sometimes as like a guide or whatever, like, like maybe like a trainer in the gym or whatever that can help you do things that you're not, to discipline you into searching more or inspire you to look into things further. But you got to look yourself because it literally pops out at you with your psyche when you read it. It's almost like 3D some things. And I'm like, damn, this is so crazy. Like, because people who don't have that practice don't get that part of the experience. And then what they're doing is just like following some spiritual leader or following someone that's telling them something and getting someone else's perspective.
And usually they're manipulative and want all your money.
Or even if they're a great person, like honestly, because hopefully you're picking a spiritual leader, a trainer that's good in the gym. You know what I mean? You're not going to get like, some like obese guy to be like, no, lift that. I'm going to sit over here and eat this honey bun where you... Well, you go ahead and work on your...
I love honey buns.
Yeah.
You go to church?
I do, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to start going again.
I go to a Founders MCC, it was founded 2 years before the Stonewall riots, and it was a gay church.
Nice.
They welcome everybody.
I was Episcopalian, really and they welcome everybody like early, like 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Gay, straight, black, interracial. Like, I love that about my church.
I actually
that I
just
grew
gave
up
my
in.
first sermon.
No way.
Dude, well, they were like, my pastor showed up to the Improv when I was doing stand-up and came to my show. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I got him on the list or whatever. I was like, I guess I felt like a little weird because I wasn't going to change my set, you know? And I was like, okay, just come, you know? And he came and he sat in the front row and I did all my jokes.
Why always in the front row?
I guess they think that's
Sit
support.
in the back.
I know.
I don't want to look at you,
Everybody
dude.
I know sit in the back. I hate when people I know sit in the front.
It's the worst.
Oh,
I just look over him the
I
whole
was at
time. No, my mom's not right there.
I went to school in Florida, and my high school friends came to like my show at the Tampa Improv, and they were Orlando Improv, and they're sitting in the front row, and they were talking the whole time.
And
I'm like, and they were the ones that know me, and they were like laughing, like it's okay, we know him, and they were like almost like heckling. They were getting so drunk, and then when I was like, oh yeah, so I remember, and I said something about someone from high school, and they were like, whoa, and they were like trying to get his name and shit.
Shut the fuck up.
I was like, shh, you're ruining my set.
That happens so often. A lot of guest list people that you're friends with, not even super close friends, they think they can talk during the show because they know you, and it's like, no. And it's weird because I get my feelings more hurt. I'm like, you're my friend.
Why aren't you caring?
You're my friend.
You, dude, I'm the same way. I'm like, you know me. Like, you should be listening. Like, you should want to hear what I wrote. Like, why are you...
In Austin, that happened to me. These two girls, I got them in, and I knew them from before, and they heckled me the whole show. And I literally, they came up to me like, that was us. And I literally, like, my face was like, why? Like, why?
Except my family. I love when my family sits up front. I do this one show all the time in with this group called the Have-Nots in like Miami, and they have the stage that they use has like a whole big banquette that's like a VIP, and I put my whole family in that. And then I'm up there.
You roast them?
They are. My whole set's pretty much me like roasting my mom. Like,
me too.
I do a lot about my mom.
I made fun of my mama's big booty for about 12 straight minutes. It's fantastic. Audiences love it. One time she stood up, made her booty clap for the crowd at the main room, sold out main room comedy store, bro. My mom went clap, clap, clap. Fucking awesome.
Oh man, yeah. I just love seeing them laugh. I honestly like all of my comedy. Period. Like whether it's like theater, film, stand-up, sketch, whatever I do, I'm always trying to think of my friends and family laughing more than anything. I'm like, I'm going to do this to make my friends and family laugh. And if everybody else laughs along, that's great.
Yeah.
But like all my shit, like my family loves my shit because I'm making fun of my mom. I'm making fun of like them. I'm like...
My family does too.
Yeah.
It trips me out because I get in my head, are they going to laugh at this? And they laugh. I just did Netflix's Joke Festival, The Lab. I headlined it, sold it out, no big deal. It was actually pretty bad. I was bombing.
Oh,
it's all right.
Good, though. Sounds great.
No, but my family was laughing. It's the whole point of that. I was killing my family in the back. The regular people, I was like, y'all don't dig in your ass and sniff your fingers? And they're like, no. I was like, what's wrong with you guys? This is a party. It went all right. It looked good on the gram, though. Hey!
That's all that matters. A year from now, that's all they remember.
That show was brutal, bro. I was holding my breath.
Oh yeah, I have fun with them. That's why I'm funny, because my family was a teasing family. They used to break each other's balls all the time.
Ruthless.
It was like when me and my brother would fight, whoever was funnier would get in less trouble.
Yeah.
If I was like, Dad, he called me this, and my dad laughed, my brother wouldn't get in trouble.
Italians and Mexicans are so fucking similar with the family shit.
Same thing with racist stuff. Like we don't care.
No.
We just want to be included.
Yeah.
We're just like so stoked. I'm like Mario all day. Like
Guido, what's up?
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a paisa.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say that.
Do you like Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, right? Exactly. I'm like,
I like the slow
it's us.
stoner cousin too.
I love it. It's crazy. I saw
Petey.
In Fort Lauderdale. They have this place. It was like Vinny's or Dominic's Crazy Italian Ice, and it was like this guy, and he looked like Doc Brown with like these. I'm like, what other religion, what other race could you do that to?
Why do we love it, and then all the fucking pussies are like Latina X, Latin he? It's fucking no. Fuck you, Chicano power. No, you know what I mean? That's what my grandpa used to always say, Chicano power. Oh, yeah, man. It's so fucking everybody's pussy, bro. It's just all love, Christ consciousness. Namaste. All right, my friend. We've been doing what happened there, Craig? We've been doing the Lord's work. I have some final questions, and I hope you got it. You got any good poop stories? You shit your pants? Your hemorrhoid hospital story? Look at him. He's like, oh, God.
A good poop story.
Bill Burr said he shit his pants. Everybody tells a poop story.
No. I mean, I think everybody shit their pants.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, bro, I'm trying to think like a good poop story for you. I don't want to. Oh, I do have a good poop story. It wasn't me though. My dad was like, whatever you do, don't use the middle bathroom. All right, the middle bathroom's broken. All right, don't fucking use the middle bathroom. All right, I gotta fix it. Blah blah blah. And then my friend came over, was like, how is your bathroom? And we were playing Nintendo. We were like in high school. I was like, sure. And then he used the middle bathroom, and he took a big deuce in the middle of the bathroom.
No.
And we didn't know what to do. We had like no idea what to do. I literally went to the corner drugstore. Like we bought like a kitty litter scoop.
Oh, no.
Because we didn't know what else to do. And I was like, you have to scoop it out. And he scooped out as much as we could while me and my brother were hysterical laughing. And my friend Dan was scooping out the poop. And he scooped out whatever he could. And then I had to tell my dad. And my dad's like, I can't believe. I told my dad it was my shit so he would be less grossed out. But I made my dad take it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
To this day, like every time, like I'm like, oh, my friend Dan. My brother's like, the guy that shit in our house.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. You know.
People don't forget.
Yeah, you don't forget that.
I'm going to do good.
My dad said to me when he was doing, he's like, come get this. I'm like, I can't. It's grossing me out because I knew it was my friend's shit. And my dad's like, there's going to be a time in your life where you have to touch your own shit.
It's not mine.
So just man up and do it. And I was like, well, I mean, I've gotten some on my thumb accidentally wiping before.
Right here.
Yeah, always.
Why right there?
Never anymore, dude. I got a bidet. I've grown up. I moved here. I got Fufu. That's it.
See?
Now I got a hose and I'm like,
go see my
and I just
Fufu
dry
doctor.
now. I just dry now, bro. It's a drying game.
I had
when you were like, do you
bidet.
ever stick your finger and smell? I dare you to stick your finger in my butthole right now. It's beautiful.
I'm okay.
Gorgeous. Here, take a couple of these and try it. Just take a little.
Mushrooms don't make you gay.
Damn it! If they did, I'd buy the. I doubt you would be the biggest. You wouldn't need any other side hustle.
Yeah. Be tricking.
These be called.
Who wants this little white booty? There's been like 3 times dudes have tried to buy me. I mean, get away from me.
You have a gay experience ever?
Only with like finger, my own finger in my ass.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand that because I feel like if I was straight, I'd let a guy blow me.
Nah.
Who cares? That's in your head.
No,
Sure?
I've told the story.
What are you doing later?
I in Vegas, I was coked up, and there was a lady of the night, and I was like, how much? But then I realized she was a dude.
Well, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But then it's a joke.
I'll let it pass.
But then I said I already had the boner. You know? So I was like, how much? And they were like 300. And I was like, I got 100. So I was a broke druggie. And then they're like, nah. And then I said, being broke saved me from being gay. That one scares the audiences.
I guess.
Oh.
Sometimes being broke turns people gay. So.
Yeah, I know a couple of those guys. Poor crackheads, they're just sucking dick. They're not even gay. Go to church. Go to church, Tom. Get that wiener out of your mouth. I know you like tits. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, look, I had straight sex, so I'm just saying. Everyone
Yeah.
should try everything. Whatever.
Gay.
You sound like a gay dude when you say that.
No, I got a
It's
good.
like that T-shirt that says "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen that shirt in my life, bro.
I'll get you one.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll stick with my Ayurvedic shaman. You stick with your gay T-shirt.
He's gay, bro.
He's married to a man.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. No,
When you're asleep in ayahuasca, you don't know what's happening.
yeah, you do. That's how devil gets in your booty hole. No, that's that. Anyways, that's another story. I got a good poop story too, but I'm not gonna name names. But I know someone in my family. The toilet was clogged and they had to poop, so they just put down a doggy poo-poo pad and shit on the pad and threw that shit away, dude.
I've
That's
thought
amazing.
of that. I've thought of stuff like that when I'm like in real serious situations. Like, what am I gonna do?
I shit in a plastic bag in a garage once because my buddy's mom was taking like a 45-minute shower and it just had to happen. Threw it away. It was worked
I
out.
peed on some kid's lawn because we all didn't like him and like we were like young.
In his lawn?
On his lawn, yeah. We were like,
That's
I
not
dare
that
you to
bad.
pee on his lawn. But then his mom came out like while I was
Oh.
peeing and I went, and it just went everywhere all over me. So I had to change real quick and then come back out and I was in a completely different outfit. And they were like, did you pee on yourself? I was like, no,
No.
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 And then his mom was like, I'm going to tell your mother that you did that. And I was like,
Did she rat you out?
no,
Please
she didn't.
don't.
She didn't. I was like, I had to pee and like,
You had to pee on my doorknob?
Yeah, I was scared of my parents.
Okay. All right, that's our show, buddy. I love you. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I was excited you asked me because you're a fucking joy to be around.
You're a joy. I see you in the hallways, and I just get happy, honey. Fucking fanboy, and I can't help it. And
Los Lobos kick your butt.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that.
Yeah,
I remember it now.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch all the old shit.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fucking bangers, bro. Classic shit. Go watch some old shit. Go watch Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Inconceivable. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for your poo-poo story.
Thank you.
Did we do the hemorrhoid story? You don't want it.
I could. It's like more serious. It's
okay,
fine.
never
It's
mind.
on Instagram. Yeah, if you but
I'll tag it.
Yeah, when does this come out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I'll plug some dates. Can I plug some dates?
Yeah, please plug some dates.
I am going to be in Fort Lauderdale in Wilton Manors at the pub doing a comedy movie.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Come for comedy movie night. And then I have doing my hour for 3 days, the 7th through the 9th in June in Chicago.
Zanies?
In Boys Town at the Big Gay Cabaret.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
we do different clubs.
We do. I would do Zanies. I want to actually do Zanies. I do.
It's a great little club.
I haven't done that one. I haven't actually played Chicago at all yet.
It's so fun.
These
good food. Good food.
I've been to Chicago, but I haven't played there. So I'm gonna do this. I'm excited about it. And then maybe from there it'll be Zanies next. We'll see.
No, I love you and all that you do. Thank you for doing it. Thanks you for entertaining us. I'll see you on them streets.
See you on the street. See you in the hallways, bro.
See you in the hallways.
Always in the hallways.
God bless you all. Namaste.
Yeah. Amen.